What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What's she doing? Morning, everybody. Jason. Ooh, that sun's bright. PJ, Hollis Farms. I kind of stayed in a little bit this morning. Yeah, well, it's nearly 11 o'clock now. I've been up a while. I just hadn't been out for a while. I kind of pushed it a little bit yesterday. I don't think I hurt nothing. I was just pretty sore and tired last night. We walked probably, I don't know, about a mile yesterday, and then hunted, sat in that chair for probably 3 hours, and I was pretty sore all day, which is kind of to be expected. But I really don't think I'm doing nothing I ain't supposed to. Not picking up nothing any much, and I'm trying not to. The biggest thing is they don't want you to bend much, and boy, that is hard. It is hard. I usually get, I was supposed to be wearing them compression socks, and Cece had to put them things on every night. And the last 2 nights I had more of them. I think I'm all right on that. It's preventing the blood clots or whatever they do. But anyway, so I usually put my drawers on at night and get Cece to put me a pair of socks on, but it's still pretty tricky to not bend and put a pair of pants on. So, but anyway, I'm doing my best at it, and I think we're doing okay. But the reason I laid there is when I get, and I told y'all this before, when I get flat on my back in that bed, it's just like everything in your back gets where it's supposed to be. And that's my most comfortable spot. So, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. I set my alarm for early this morning, and when it went off, I didn't get it. Well, I got up, took a leak, and then I laid back down. But anyway, I laid there a while because I woke up feeling good, and it feels so much better. Just laying there, and I ain't one to do that, and I hate doing it. But I think them couple extra hours, 2 or 3 extra hours or whatever, is a little bit of healing time, and I think it's gonna help. But I'm gonna let PJ run around a little while. Not sure what all I'm gonna get into today, but one thing I am gonna try to figure out here in a minute is, and I'm gonna show y'all, is my Tactacam that goes on my scope, the scope mount or whatever. Most of I'll explain all that to you in a minute. I'm gonna let PJ run around a little while, and then we'll look at that. Come up here, PJ. She was running up there. Now you taking the easy way, ain't you? Yes, ma'am, you are. You're a pretty thing, ain't you? Yep. Ain't been in the truck in a while, have we? We about to for long though. Alright, I'm gonna set y'all up right there, and I may have to adjust y'all, we'll see. I got my, I have shot pretty much the same rifle since I was about, I remember when I was I think I was 14, I got a Browning A-Bolt 270. Shot that thing forever, and I got another little Browning 243 that I shot a lot, but they feel the same. I got this a couple years ago. This is one of those Ruger Americans 308. It's short, and I'm pretty sure it's a youth model because the pull, or whatever you want to call it, is so short. But anyway, I got I don't know how much I've ever showed y'all the Tactacam. This is the Tactacam, what is this? And this is the 5.0. It's not a good a camera as like what I'm filming with now, or my other, any of my other cameras. It's just, but it's good to have. Like I said, I missed a couple of shots for turkey hunting because I didn't have it on the gun, where I would at least, if I swung, at least got the shot. So I am figuring out how to mount it on I played with it a little bit the other day, but it's got these little bushings that go on your scope. So when you put this piece, and it'll all come together when I show y'all in a little bit, but I don't want to take this off because to get it right, it was pretty hard to get it on there, and I don't want to move it. I got it where I want it. But this part goes on there, and let me see, I'm just gonna try to show y'all. In the picture, first off, I'm right-handed. It showed the Tactacam on this side. I done tightened it up. But anyway, it showed it on this side, on the same side as the bolt. So I didn't want to be in the way of my boat, so I put it on this side, and the video was upside down. Now your GoPro and all that stuff, if you turn that GoPro or the Osmo Action completely upside down, it flips it for you. It's got auto flip or whatever you want to call it, auto level or whatever. But apparently this doesn't. So I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna show y'all that in a minute. I'm gonna try to have a 2-piece video and show y'all how to show y'all what I went through. But I'm thinking this thing's just got one button. You cut it on and it vibrates twice, I believe, and it's filming. So I'm gonna put it back on like I had it, because I just think it'll be more out of the way if I'm over here. It's gonna take some tinkering with it to get it where I want it, and it's even got a mount that I got where I could put it's called underscope mount, where you could mount it like right here. But most of the time rifle hunting, or a lot of times you're gonna have a lot of distance. I wanted to try this, and you can see through it fine. I wanted to try this, where when I zoom in and got it videoing, y'all are seeing just what I'm seeing. I think it'll be some sharp footage. Be able to see crosshairs and all, but I just got to make sure if I have to put the camera in there, I'll say upside down. It's got something to do the way it's looking through these mirrors, through this thing, the way the camera's on going through here and then coming back through the scope. So I'm gonna do a little video with it when I get it on there with it just like I had it, and then we'll flip it over and do some video and see if that's gonna fix it or not. So it's got just a couple of Allen screws to loosen and not whatever, but you can see in there them mirrors that on this side right here is where the camera goes, and it'll be looking through there, and then this is the scope side, and it's got different size bushings that you put on your scope to where it all fits right for different size scopes or whatever. So anyway, that's what let me get this sorted out and then we'll look at it. All right, so here excuse me, I can't even talk. Here's how I've got it mounted now. It's got the button with the little focus camera. The button with the little circle there on the bottom is how you power it up. So I think it's gonna video upside down right there, the way it looks through there, but I'm gonna video for just a second and we'll look at it, and then if it's upside down, all we gotta do is loosen a little bolt there and unscrew. All we'll have to do is loosen this little bolt here and flip it upside down, because apparently it's made to be on the other side of the scope to look right. But I just think if it's hanging over there, get it laid over here. If it's over here on this side, pointing this way, I mean, it's just gonna get in the way of the bolt. You wanna just do one shots, but y'all know it sometimes don't happen that way. So we're gonna do a little videoing and see if we have to spin it over. All right, let's see. I bet it's upside down. Alright, so I was wrong. I must have done something funny the other day, because that tree in that last video right there was sure up the right way. So I guess it does have the auto flip or whatever you want to call it. So I think that's gonna help us with the videoing right there. Alright, so I don't know what I did the other day to have it upside down, who knows. But anyway, it worked. And it looks like my crosshairs are crooked in there, but I think I didn't have I hadn't got the mount just squared up just right, or the camera was twisted just a little bit. But I'm just proud it's working right. And the audio's not too bad on it. I sent it to my phone and got an app where you could put this out like on a turkey decoy or something and cut it on and off with your app, but I probably won't do that. But that does make some pretty good footage. We may have to try that during turkey season, but I'm just glad it works right, because that'll be another way, and it makes it a little different looking through the scope the eye relief, and I may could fix that by playing with this a little bit, but I don't want to mess it up if I happen not to put it on there. So just kind of have to get down on it. It might, and that short pull's a little different too. It might, yeah, I'm just a little off on being square on the mount. I can see that now. But I think it's gonna work. I like having, when you're doing this self-filming, you about need all the angles you can get to make sure you get something on there. But I am proud that works. The little Tactacam camera is a pretty neat deal, and it surprises me, I guess. I don't know if that little hole there is the mic. It surprises me how good the audio was when I set it back to my phone and played it. May not be near as good as what these cameras are, but if I'm gonna be talking to it, it's right there at me, right here, you know. So kind of the same way with the shotgun. Well, of course, I won't be talking to it on the shotgun when it's on a turkey, but I might on a deer. I'm pretty happy with it though. That's a pretty good setup there. I don't know if I may leave that mount on there all the time, and then, but I can't leave it on and put in my case. That's the only bad part. Even if I slide it sideways, it's just not quite big enough. But she just slides right in there. The Tactacam it's like any other camera. It takes a little bit to get used to, but they're pretty easy to. It's real easy to start filming, and you can do. Let me see. You can set it and zoom it, or slow motion it, or whatever. But I just usually do the normal focusing. I mean, normal video. And if I want to do some slow-mo, I'll do that when I'm editing. But you just slide it in there and tighten that little Allen back up. Pretty good, pretty simple deal. They about got it figured out. And I may try this mount too. This mount here might work good on a shotgun barrel. I don't know. They got it figured out on that deal. All right, let's get to today's Bible verse. Still on the word fear. We are in Proverbs 31, chapter 31, verse 30. Verse 30. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. All right, so I've just been sitting up here at the barn for a little bit, not just doing a whole lot, but I'm ready to eat. So I drove my truck up here to the barn this morning. Don't want to miss my walking because I think that helps. So I'm walking down to the house to eat lunch, and then I'm gonna walk back up here in a little while. I might need to walk to the mailbox too and check it. Need to get me a little more walking done than I have done today. Come on, what's you doing? Come here. Hey, come right here. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, you are. I hear Cody coming. Hear Cody coming. Let him run over you. What's that? You better watch him. Watch him. Cody slammed on the brakes. She jumped up there in Cody's lap on the four-wheeler. Focus there, camera, focus. Alright, y'all, had a pretty good day today, being the 10th day after surgery. Not too bad. I am tired though. Whew, I'm tired. Maybe sleeping too much, but it sure does. I think it heals better when I do that, even though I don't like it. Sometimes I do like it though. I feel pretty good when you're just laying there and trying to heal up. But anyway, about to call it a day. About all we did today was look at the, what did we do? Play with PJ a little bit and looked at the new mount for the Tactacam, yeah, on the rifle on a little 308. So go. I'm going in. Cody's finna help me feed these big dogs and finna call it a day. Appreciate y'all watching. I'm out of here.